bro, I'm literally standing on a stage right now. And it's ironic because this video is about me not wanting to be famous anymore, bro. Like, I realized last week, oh, and by the way, a new main channel video is out now. Oh my, bruh. It's out now, main channel video. I'm actually editing and putting thought into it and doing all different types of interpretations and abstract stuff. Like, go watch, please. I'm not even gonna say anything, but it's just like, yo, and this video is gonna play a part of it. I wanna create this content. That's what I wanna do in my life. So if you wanna support me and support my journey and support me while I provide you with all this information and entertainment, then feel free. But that's not the point of this video, even though you should go check that video out. The point of this video is I don't care about being famous anymore, because I realized it was coming from like a weird place of insecurity that I had developed as a reaction to like what I wanted my life to be and like who I thought I was. So basically, you know what I'm saying? Because I get this from a lot of people. A lot of people get the impression that I'm like anti-society. Oh, I just hate society and anything. If everyone's going this way, I'm gonna make a point of going that way. And you know what? I'm gonna admit it right here. For a little bit, yeah, I was kind of consciously like that. You know what I'm saying? But this video is about me getting over that and overcoming that. So the reason why I was like that is because like I felt victimized. Because let me tell you something. No one ever like starts out anti-society. I feel like it's around that age. It might be elementary school age. It might be like a little bit older. And you try to fit in and you just don't, because you're just you and you're a special person and you do what you do, but you just don't fit in with your peers. And what happens is you feel like so alone and rejected. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel just so weird. You feel like something's wrong with you. I remember during middle school and it carried on to high school, I felt like everyone was in on the joke I wasn't in on. And I was so dejected back then. Like, I really just wanted to fit in so badly. Back in 7th grade, bro, I wanted to cop the Jordans. I tried listening to Drake. I tried everything back in 7th grade, bro. And that shit was the most cringiest period of my life.
Are you filming?
Like, don't get it twisted, nigga. Like, I'm still me, but I'm not going back to that, cause those same niggas who like to be like, oh, you anti-society, oh, you should try fitting in more, and just be a nigga. Trust me, when I was a kid, bro, I earnestly tried, right hand to God, I really did try, and I failed so bad. That's why I'm so, open about who I am. That's why I'm so, so individualistic, so unique, and all this. That's why I'm so theatrical, or whatever you want to unique, whatever you want to call it, whatever that thing is about me that y'all come here and watch every day. That's always been me. But it didn't work out for me when I was in middle school, so I tried to adapt, and I hated how rejecting the society, and it was a middle school society, everyone makes a big deal of that, but I just hated how rejecting that was, and I hated myself for even trying to fit in, knowing damn well that wasn't my shit. So it's like, bro, the only people I had to look up to back in 7th grade, we get into this deep history here, back in 7th grade, it was Jimi Hendrix and it was Prince, you feel me? Because those were two black dudes where they did something different, or they were just different than what I see. Because back then, bro, that was around that time. Drake, Fetty Wap, Chris Brown had hella hits back then, and that was the image for a young black. And I went to a white ass middle school, bro. When I was growing up, I went to not a black elementary school, but it was racially diverse. So it's I never thought about, hey, I'm a black kid that likes 1990s cartoons and vintage furniture and old video games. I never thought about it like that. I knew I liked that stuff and a lot of other stuff. That's just examples, but I knew I liked that stuff. But it wasn't something where it was ostracizing, because it was just just a regular kid. Now, when I moved, it was a new elementary school and a new middle school that I went to both. Both were white as hell, and it was bro, you think that you could just, you know, be cool and like,
oh yeah, everybody like video games and weird shit here, cause y'all white people, let's do this.
Nah, nigga, they wanted me to be motherfucking playing basketball and rapping. Like, them niggas was racist, bro. Motherfuckers thought that this nigga really said out his mouth,
bro, I wish I had an afro so when I sweat while playing basketball, the hair just goes right back up and I can soak it.
There were niggas who were 13 years old that were like still confused on why black people have like palms like that, like close to white people palms, but then like black skin on their hands. They didn't know how black hair worked. Like, I realized how sheltered socially and politically a lot of like the almost upper middle class is, because it's like, damn, y'all really don't know shit about black folks. So of course I felt that social pressure. You know, I didn't have the capability back then to be like,
well, actually, being black is a multifaceted experience, and it can be expressed in multiple ways, and I can...
No, I didn't have that arsenal back then. I was fucking 10. So what I did have was,
damn, bro, I gotta start rapping. I gotta start playing basketball.
I had hoop dreams for a little bit now when I was like 12, like, and it's like, damn, I was really just doing all this for acceptance, because that was what was expected of me. I didn't want to be ostracized. But the crazy thing about doing all that is I tried so hard and got so far, because I got nowhere. I was still ostracized. I still felt lonely. I still got made fun of. So my anti-society stance was like an evolution from that. You know what I'm saying? It was evolution from I'm trying so hard to make y'all fuck with me, and y'all keep reminding me that y'all won't fuck with me, so fuck y'all. That's where the fuck y'all mentality came from. Now, where did the famous energy come from? Because I was like, damn, bro, I didn't know, like I said, my idols were all like big musicians. It was them. And then when I got to 8th grade, bro, Tyler the Creator, bro, changed my whole life. I was just thinking to myself today, bro, like, I'm real thankful for that man and like what he did for me. Like, no fucking pause, man. Like, I'm grateful for that dude. But I suck his dick? Nah. But I'm grateful for what he did for me, because like, it was like two things. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, it showed me like, yo, you could be who you are and it'll still work. But then I subconsciously interpreted people will only fuck with you if you're like famous or talented or have some type of status from being you. So it's like, yeah, I could be weird and black, but I had to be famous and talented too to make it acceptable. That's what I thought. That's what I thought back then. I was 14. And the thing about those thought processes that you like weave into yourself at a young age, they stay with you and you're not aware of it. So your immature ass thinking process at 14 is still affecting your decisions at 20. But you know way more at 20 than you knew at 14. So if you watched my videos before, or we had a conversation before, you may have heard me bring up how the past 7 years of my life, because that's around the time I started to really get like two things. I started to really like form my identity, and I started to get like really depressed. You know what I'm saying? So I realized why I was so depressed now, and I realized why I was so conflicted all the time. It's because every day, 24/7, I was trying to be more than what I was. I was trying to be larger than life. I didn't feel like I didn't feel in alignment with normal life. I couldn't fit into normal life. But then I'm realizing, bro, I wasn't trying to live normal life the whole time. Not like I was like, I thought I had to be larger than life, but I was still trying to live life. And I had a beautiful thought last week. I was like, bro, and I knew it was one of those thoughts I needed to have, because it created that, I can't really like describe how it feels, but it creates that weird tension yet knowing in your heart. Like, yo, if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's like when you feel, when like, let's say, you know a relationship is bad for you, someone you're talking to is bad for you, and you gotta, or your friend even, and you gotta cut them off. Like, that first instinct you get, like, oh, you gotta cut them off. You think about it, and that tension says, I don't know, but then there's that deeper knowing that's like, yeah, since I felt that, now I know I gotta do that. So I had that feeling when I was like, bro, what if I was just like a regular guy that just made the songs I wanted and made the content I wanted? And I felt like it was like, and like I've been working on myself and I've been healing and shit. So it's like that tension wasn't there so much. And no, it wasn't that the tension wasn't there. It was that I knew I had to listen to the knowing to make shit work out. See, discernment is a beautiful, beautiful thing. because now I can listen to the knowing, and it's beautiful and it's harmonious to my ears. So that harmonious thought was, bro, what if I'm just a regular guy? I'm not trying to be famous anymore. And bro, when I tell you, I immediately felt like a weight lifted off my oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. I was so grateful. Like, these past few years, creating content has been something of like a job. It's like, oh fuck, I gotta make a song today because I want to be famous and I want to make it big. Oh fuck, I gotta make a video today because I gotta be successful and I want to be great. And then, like, the funny thing about it is, I would always end up being more lazy and more inconsistent. So it's like, the harder I tried, the harder I cared, the less actually happened in real life. And that's why I made that video called The Art of Not Trying. The whole last week I was shooting that, I was like going through a process of not caring about outcomes, because that's what not trying really, that's what I realized not trying and not giving a fuck really means in a wholesome sense. It's not caring about the outcome. It's, I'm gonna show up here, you asked me to show up here, okay, I'm not gonna stress about how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna show up here, I'm gonna do my shit. If you fuck with it, that's cool. If you don't, fuck it. I'm gonna be good regardless. Like, a lot of people are very, when you get down to the crux of it, deeply conflicted. See, that's where self-love comes in. Self-love is that foundation, that wholeness that says, you know what, at the end of the day, I got me. It could be, you could have got your dick sucked by an angel. At the end of the day, I got me. You could have got robbed by 3 niggas. At the end of the day, I got me. And that's a beautiful thought to have. And it's like, I'm thankful I went on my spiritual, or I started learning about spiritual stuff too. Because now, bro, I know I can design the life I want, and I don't have to use the stories told before, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This, like, creating content, creating music, writing, creating in general, is all I want to do. And it's a lot. It's a full-time fucking job. But that's all I want to do. Like, I don't want to be one of them niggas like working like, oh, I work an IT job and on the side I do music. Nah, nigga, I'm not trying to work an IT job. Not. And it's like, bro, I'm starting to be like, that's that self-love. It's like everybody in that grind culture now. Everybody in that,
Oh, I gotta be, yeah, you should learn how to hustle and make money.
Nigga, I don't, cause I don't. I'd rather make my damn art, and you know what I'm saying? Than before. That's another reason why I thought I had to be famous. Cause I knew from a young age I didn't want to do anything but like this art shit, right? Making videos, making music, all that stuff. I knew from a young age I didn't want to do anything but that. So I'm like, damn, now I gotta be famous to make money off of that. Now I'm realizing, bro, that's not true. Like, I probably will most likely have to gain a significant following to make her, but I don't gotta be like all over the place, you feel me? Because I got me, bro. I love myself. Like, I don't need everybody to validate me and say I'm the greatest, bro. I feel like I'm the greatest when I make some stuff and I'm like, bro, this is so cool to me. That's how you feel like the greatest in your life. You gotta make some videos, make some music, make some whatever, draw something that's so cool to you because it's designed by you when you stay true to yourself. That's how you beat the matrix. That's how you beat the system. That's how you get your creativity back. That's how you get your groove back. That's how you get your life back. You get yourself back. So my advice to you is to look at those things you deeply want in your life. You know what I'm saying? Look at things you deeply want in your life and realize, do I identify with my desires? Or are these just things where I'm like, you know what, it'd be cool if I got this, but you know, I still got me regardless. Because for a lot of y'all, I bet there's certain things deep down that you really want, and you won't let yourself go till you get them, and it's fucking you up. What you got to do is love yourself now. Nowadays, bro, money is abundant, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not even attached to the idea of making money off my art. It's just something I'm manifesting and something I'm working on. You feel me? So, you know, I'm detached from it because I don't care anymore. I'm not trying anymore. I'm detached from it, and I feel better than ever doing this because I'm not banking on this to get me $1,000. I'm banking on this to get to you, and hopefully you take something from it. That's all I care about. All I care about is raising the vibration with my words and my art and what I could do to show somebody in my expressions, man. That's all I want to do, just enlighten things in people's brains through my works. Right. I don't want to be known by my person because I've seen that whole content shit. I hate the whole content racing nowadays because everybody's all about content. Everybody want to film some damn content. Everybody want to film themselves. And that's the thing about the content. It's not even like high class content. It's just niggas filming themselves doing regular shit. They're like, bro, this is content. This is content. Like, I gotta upload this. If everyone's making content, then who's consuming it? So I decided, bro, fuck all that other shit. I'm gonna make some content that I would be happy to consume. I'm gonna make some content that I would spend time consuming and be like, you know what, that was time well spent. And that's what I want to do with my life. I feel like in this world today, everyone should stop trying to be famous because there's so many people trying to be famous and gain a following, bro. Fuck that. How about we apply that same vigor and drive? Because I'm like a opposite type of nigga. A lot of people get that vigor and drive from wanting to be famous. I get that vigor and drive from just wanting these things that I love, these visions that I love to just exist, to be made manifest in the world. And now I'm like, yo, fame, money, shit is a byproduct of you bringing in that vibration into the world. So that's what I'm on now. I'm not on no damn, I'm creating content so you watch it and then consume me and give me money. I'm saying, hey, bro, I'm into that whole Renaissance idea of like a benefactor or something. Like, yeah, bro, like just support my life and I'm gonna keep doing me because I feel like me doing me is very beneficial to the world. Yeah, and that's how it should be. Everyone doing everyone is beneficial to the world. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no fucking job because it's like, bro, I could do more for the world talking to a camera than I could, you know, checking somebody up at a fucking return station. So yeah, that's I don't want to be famous anymore. I want to do this for life and I'm going to do this for life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to live the life I design. You know what I'm saying? Everything being made manifest constantly. 444, let's fucking get it. Fuck the fame.